A nearsighted woman stands on her balcony, enjoying the breeze. She has no idea that across the street, a killer is murdering someone. The killer throws the body out the window. The killer spots this woman, thinking she witnessed the entire murder. He decides to kill her too. At that moment, Alice happens to be heading downstairs to buy something. She narrowly escapes danger. Her ex-boyfriend suddenly shows up at her place. He opens the door using a familiar passcode. Just as her ex-boyfriend enters and before he can close the door, the killer who followed him blocks his way. When Alice returns from shopping, she brushes past the killer. The killer finally recognizes her as the woman from the balcony. The killer realizes he's killed the wrong person. He quickly flees the scene. Alice returns home. She finds her ex-boyfriend lying dead in a pool of blood. Panicking, she calls the police. The police take her in as the prime suspect. Alice is a prosecutor intern. She quickly calms down. She begins explaining what happened. She says when she went out shopping that evening, the neighborhood had a power outage. She could only pay with cash. The security cameras weren't working either. When she came back, she found her ex-boyfriend dead in her home. The situation looks bad for Alice. At this point, her ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend bursts in. She accuses Alice of premeditated murder. After her ex-boyfriend cheated on her, Alice had been singing songs cursing him to die. Alice says she was just joking, but the girlfriend completely loses it. Crying and screaming, Alice doesn't know what to do. She contacts her supervisor Tom for help. When Tom hears Alice say she killed someone, he thinks she's joking, but he quickly realizes this is no laughing matter. Alice looks at Tom pitifully. He's the only one who can help her now. What Alice doesn't know is that her ex-boyfriend is the son of a prosecutor from another district. The victim's father angrily demands a swift resolution to the case. The case happens to be assigned to Tom. Tom's boss threatens his career. He demands that Alice be brought to trial as quickly as possible. All the evidence points to Alice, the only witness, a convenience store clerk. Can't remember if she came to the store or not. Tom also advises Alice to plead guilty early. Alice pretends not to hear him. Tom switches to a gentler tone to persuade her, but Alice remains firm. She continues to believe that Tom will help her. This reminds Tom of his childhood. A monk once told him he would face destined trouble in his life. Whenever he met a certain person, something terrible would happen. Now he suspects it's Alice standing before him. Reluctantly, Tom seeks help from the person he dislikes most. He asks this person to serve as Alice's defense attorney. Then he goes to Alice's home to look for clues. He easily discovers a murder weapon hidden under the refrigerator. At the same time, another weapon is found 7 kilometers away. Tom immediately understands the truth. When he has the forensic expert examine the evidence, he deliberately asks them to hide the existence of the second weapon for now. Soon, the trial day arrives. To protect his own career, Tom ultimately doesn't submit the crucial evidence.
징역 15년에 처해주시기 바랍니다.
But when he sees Alice's innocent eyes, he remembers his childhood. His father became a victim of crime. He vowed to become a prosecutor. He wanted to catch more criminals like his father did. How did he become like this? Tom then submits the second knife as evidence. Both weapons have the victim's blood on them, but they're 7 kilometers apart. Alice couldn't possibly cover the distance in such a short time, so the evidence doesn't hold up. Alice is released in court, but Tom, having gone against his boss's wishes, faces his superior's wrath. He's ultimately forced to leave the prosecutor's office. Because of this incident, Alice develops feelings for Tom. She seeks him out to express her feelings.